Good morning. Sorry, I was doing a few last minute things there and I was like, oh no. All right, so let's see. Let's check out who we have in chat here. Kenny, hello, Kenny. And Mary, hello. Turtle, hello. Connie, hello. Connie, did you see I got your birthday card? Thank you, that was so nice. I've got it right up here, right up on my shelf. I appreciated that, thank you. Let's see, oh, you're better, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were ill. Are you all right? Clinton, good morning, Clinton. Let's see, and then we have, scrolling down, Daniela and Turtle. Hey, member package. Hello, Turtle, thank you. You now have your red, orange, yellow. Oh, you actually just re-upped. That's not the first, wait, is the yellow the first one? No, red's the first one. I don't know what order I put them in, or the rainbow, apparently. So yeah, now you have all those handy dandy emotes, so thank you. Miss Rena, good morning. Let's see. Chloe, good morning. Della, good morning. Oh, it jumped down, let's see. Oh, thanks for that, Della. Let's see. Bev, good morning. Marie, see, I got it. Marie, good morning. Shelly, good morning. Sarah, good morning. Stephanie, good morning. Oh my goodness, good morning, good morning. All right, well, we are doing something different than what we have been doing. Everybody, shock and awe, we're not coloring Johanna this morning. Oh. Well, congratulations on the new job, Turtle. Congratulations. I always want to call you SpongeBob, though. Well, I guess what I default to. But, yeah, so we are not coloring Johanna this morning. We are coloring a Anne of Green Gables coloring book. This is by an illustrator. She goes by Yalzza. You can type in, where can I type? Exclamation point Yalzza. That's with 2 Z's. And you can also type in exclamation point Anne, because here's the thing, is the illustrator who made this, she doesn't actually sell the book on her Etsy. I got it through Coolcraft, but she's the illustrator, so I'm including, it's nearly midnight here, oh goodness. So I'm including her Etsy store, but also the store where you can get the book if you want to get the book. It's super cute. Oh, Clinton, I'm so glad. It's honestly like the best quality and coloring book that I have found. It's got loads of cute illustrations. Some of them, like, I can't quite figure out how I would color them. Like, there's a lot of shaded, so you'd have to like be comfortable with like adding your highlights and sun shafts and that kind of thing. But there's a lot of good stuff you know, drawn in her style, but scenes from the movie, basically. I was really kicking myself and wishing there was a way that copyright-wise that I could totally be playing like the Anne of Green Gables theme song while we colored this. That that one, I love it so much. Like, it's so good. But the one that we are going to be coloring today, right? It's so good. The one we are going to be coloring today is this one. I hummed and hawed and went back and forth a lot. One of the other ones I considered, oh, this is one that I had done before. Hi, Gail. I considered this one, but the way that it's drawn, I definitely would have had to do the sun shafts. And I don't know, I'm not super confident, and I want to make sure that when I am coloring with you guys, I'm not questioning myself a ton. So glad, Miss Serena. Yes, Prince Edward Island. This one I thought about doing, but I knew that I wanted to do like a glow of the fire on them, but I didn't know what I wanted to do with the background. And so I was just like, I'm not too sure on that one. And then I didn't want to spend time doing one where she cried. This one, this is the cool thing about this book is in the very front of it, she has examples of the coloring images she's done. So on top of being an amazing illustrator, good morning, Terlyn, she is an amazing colorist as well. So she's done a wonderful, wonderful job with these. But you can see she added in patterns on the coats, which I kind of want to do. And so there was just like a lot of thoughts that I had, and so I kind of wanted to pick a slightly less complicated one for us to do. I thought about this one. If you wanted something easier to do, there is on, where is it? There's like a page where there's just like little portraits. See if I can find it. Oh, where is it? Ah, here it is. Okay, so good morning, Renee. So there's these little portraits too if you just wanted something to practice. And truth be told, I did consider this as well. But in the end, this one was also pretty cute. In the end, I chose this one. Wait, where is it? Wait for it. Ah, there it is. And this is in each of the books. She obviously, so she is Korean, and so that is what this is in. But she has her translation down here, and this is number 32. Pass the list out. And here we'll zoom out just a bit so you can see the whole thing. It says, one evening the news came. Anne was sitting at her open window for the time forgetful of the woes of examinations and the cares of the world, as she drank in the beauty of the summer dusk, sweet-scented with flower breaths from the garden below, and sibilant and rustling from the stirs of poplars. The eastern sky above the firs was flushed faintly pink from the reflection of the west, and Anne was wondering dreamily if the spirit of color looked like that, when she saw Diana come flying down through the firs, over the log bridge, and up the slope with a fluttering newspaper in hand. "Anne, you've passed," she cried. "Passed the very first. You and Gilbert both. Your ties. But your name is first. Oh, I'm so proud." Yes, Miss Rena, this is the only time that I've ever spent probably more than I normally would, but I have a very strong love of Anne of Green Gables. Now, to be fair, I haven't read all of the books. I grew up on the movies, but I absolutely loved Megan Follow's rendition of It's Super Steve. Oh, you're both in Prince Edward Island. Oh, awesome. It's one of my favorite books, except in 5th grade. It's not easy being the tiny, awkward, red-haired girl in class when teacher decides to read Anne out loud to the class. Oh, no, Stephanie. I do pretend that the third movie doesn't exist. I feel like the first two, Anne of Green Gables and Anne of Avonlea, are far and away superior than the other ones. I know they tried with the third one, but I feel like they waited too long to do it, and it was just, yeah. Yes, Megan Follows is Anne. She always will. Yes, the new Anne with an E is definitely a different take on it. I'm not horribly opposed to it, but I mean, if somebody said, hey, you want to watch Anne? I'm going to choose Megan Follows Anne. I'm not going to choose Anne with an E. And I totally have it on VHS. I just wish it was more readily available, you know? All right, so the pencils, we're gonna start with coloring Anne today. Obviously we'll have our Green Gables trim. I'm thinking some pastels. Oh my gosh, Serena. I have them on Audible. I think I do. I think I have them on Audible. I'll have to look. I know I started at one point. Good book, I'll be posting. Oh, that's awesome, Marie. No, he's not. He started making silly jokes last night, and there are a few items from my childhood that are off the table for him making his jokes, and Anne of Green Gables is one of them. He will not disturb the greatness that is my memory of this story, so it's not allowed. Had a few of the series. Oh, awesome, Country Gal. I have the whole DVD box set. That's awesome. Don't you dare repeat it, Steve. No, there are no dad jokes based on this book that is allowed. I know you think it's funny, but nope. Nope, not in my childhood, mister. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start actually by doing some skin tone. We're gonna start with skin tone. So I chose to do the Faber-Castell Polychromos. Right? Oh my gosh, a trim to Prince Edward Island would be so amazing. Yes, it's a color book. I mean, it's not like an officially sanctioned, you know, this is the Anne of Green Gables series, but it's the best Anne of Green Gables book that I have found that I am pleased with. And like I said, you can find the links for the illustrator's Etsy store here. The book is not in her store though. She's selling it through someone else, which you can find here, !Anne. So !Anne. All right, okay, fine. All right, chat wants to judge the joke. Steve, I give you permission to put the joke. It was just goofy, but. Hi, Verica, but yes, !Anne for where you can purchase this book. So we're gonna get some of our skin tone colors here. We're definitely gonna get some beige red. We're gonna get some cinnamon. Let's see. And we're gonna get, oh my God. Oh my God. Hello, Minerva. Right, Miss Serena. This, you know, he's lucky he's so cute. I put up, and I'm just kidding. Let's get some salmon. Let's get some ivory. My ivory's getting a little short. They're not mean jokes. He's just, you know, I have certain things he's not allowed to touch with my dad jokes. See, and you guys are all encouraging him now. He's loving this. He's absolutely loving this. Let's also get burnt sienna. Do I want burnt sienna? No, caput mortem, I think. Let's see if I can find it here. Yes, caput mortem. Here we are. No, you weren't making fun of it. You weren't making fun of it. You're too smart for that. Okay, let's see. You need dad jokes for your new job? Well, Steve has a plethora. He is a good resource for dad jokes. All right, we're gonna shift the book a little bit. Okay. So, we're gonna get these sharpened real quick. What is your new job, Turtle, if you don't mind my asking, that you need dad jokes for? Most of these are already good to go, actually. Okay, so let's see here. A dad joke chat? I should. Okay, yeah, I should make a dad joke channel. Right, Kenny? He prides himself on that particular skill. All right, so we are going to start with Caput Mortem number 169. Ah, I got you, Turtle. I got you. It's been a while since we've done skin tone. We've been doing so much Johanna lately. Not that I'm complaining. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done skin tone. I have my picture picked for Shannon's Mariola Bedeck. Oh, awesome, but I can't get the gold to work. Do you have any tips? Yes, actually. So this is my gold. We're gonna move this so it doesn't explode. If you can't get it to work, you tried scribbling and scribbling and scribbling. Take this off. Take the piece out. Okay. Then grab yourself a piece of paper. Let's see, do I have... Hang on. Let's see if I've got... Ah, I do. Okay. All right. Then take this. And actually, obviously, you know, do this with care. You know, I wouldn't, you know, tell a child to do this by any means, but I assume that you are a grown adult and you know how to... Anyway, so I take this and I put my mouth on this end. And I carefully blow. I mean, I'm not going to show my face, you know, too close here. But I carefully blow in this end with my mouth completely around it so that I'm not like blowing a lot of air out the side. And basically what you're doing is you're putting pressure on the back of the ink, and I color at the same time, like I move it at the same time that I'm blowing, and that, right? A little bit, yeah. I mean, you could risk it and always like suck on this end, but then you risk, you know, like getting a bunch of ink in your mouth, and that's gross. So you just very carefully blow on the end to get it moving. I've had that with some of the greens sometimes, but otherwise these are generally really good gel pens. But yeah, just blow on the end, take it apart, and it's good to go. Oh, a stencil out of cardboard, nice. How are you feeling from the other night? Not complaining, it was funny. Still mildly. I was at the doctor yesterday though, and she checked it out, and it's just fine. It's just all normal stuff, but still mildly swollen. It's a little. It's not nearly as red as it was. I don't know. We can. Yeah. It's still a little bit warm. I can sleep on it now though. It's just a little itchy mostly at this point, but yes, better in general. See. Does anyone know someone with a tutorial for cloudy background with pastels? I wonder if I need a stencil. Yeah, I've actually done one a couple times. I can't remember if I made a specific video for it. Let's see, what was the last time we did that? We're actually going to be doing pastels and kind of, I haven't decided if I'm going to do the clouds here, but yeah, a few of the images we've done that. And for a stencil, what I usually do is I just cut out my cloud shapes on a piece of paper, sometimes cardstock. And I use that, but yeah, I've done that a couple times. Let's see. Oh, sounds good, Loretta. Get some rest. Yeah, it's a bit itchy for sure. Okay. Oh, that's good, Loretta. All right, hang on, I'm shifting this over again. Okay. Make sure she's in focus. We're definitely going to try and give her some rosy cheeks too. But I don't want to go too heavy at first, so we're just going to build up slowly. See, jawline here, so. I'm going to continue this out. And same under here, gonna add a little bit. And we're using the Caput Mortem number 169. Okay. And then we're gonna add some over here. Basically, we're just adding in our shadows first. If you guys hear any sneezing in the background, it is an allergy day in the Illustrator household for sure. Okay, let's see. We'll add a little bit more here. Night, Loretta, or day, evening. Have a good sleep. Sorry, I'm just trying to think about where I want to put these shadows. We're gonna go ahead and leave the kaput mortem there for now. And then we're gonna go ahead and use number 189. Okay. And we're gonna add to that a little bit. I'll have to do her arms too. I always forget to do arms. Hi, Robin. Oh, that's not weird at all. And I think a big part of that is, Clinton, is the large space that you have to work with. You know, it's not like doing hair where you have this section in your hair and you're like, okay, strokes here, highlight in the middle. But instead, especially if there's no grayscale for you to work with, you've got to figure out, you know, like, okay, well, where are her cheekbones? Where are, you know, there's a lot more to figure out than just filling in the space. You know what I mean? So it's totally understandable. It's figuring out where to place those shadows that makes it tough. Belinda! Oh, sounds good, hon. Thanks so much for stopping by. Okay, and then we're going to add some here. And I know it seems light now, but we're going to add more as we go along. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Skin tone can be incredibly intimidating. I think my first kind of forays into skin tone were Hannah Carlson books. She's got a lot of faces on there. Hi, Magda. Oh, thank you. Oh. All right, now let's go ahead and come in with salmon. Very lightly. Well, I'm excited. I should be getting my copy of The Coloring Lamp here soon. I can't wait to show that all to you guys. It's going to be awesome. Figure out which one I want to color. Yeah, see, this is like way light right now. I missed it when coloring. Oh, those are the ones you skip. I got you. Night, Belinda. I'm gonna do just a little bit darker here for her lip color. We're gonna refine all of this, but we're just kind of mapping out our colors at the moment. I know, right, Mary? Me either. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Oh, thanks, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. All right, and let's come in. No, I mean, I've done, if you're talking like shades, I mean, I've done darker skin tones before, but it also has a lot to do with the pencils that I'm using as well. But I mean, I definitely try to choose a bigger selection of colors for sure. All right, beige red now. I'm trying to fill in most of this. And we're gonna go in a little bit darker. Yeah, so if you're intimidated by skin tone, it's nicer to maybe do smaller faces. Like, let's see, where do I have it? Laura Rafferty, her Circle Portraits book. I'm not sure if she has it in her Etsy store anymore, but I know that she's got... Good morning, Catherine! And good morning, Paul, Anna, and Harvey! In her Circle Portraits book, she has got... Let's see, I think it might be in the back, actually. And these might be on her Etsy store as well. Oh, yeah, I definitely used alcohol marker on that one. But if you are intimidated by larger things, she also has like a small mini circle portraits here. Yeah, alcohol marker bleeds through. But I'm pretty sure you can get these small portraits on her Etsy store. And that's Laura Rafferty. What is it? Exclamation point Laura? Or exclamation point LR, maybe, in chat for the link to Laura Rafferty's. Yes, Anna Green Gables. Hello, Michelle. We are doing Anna Green Gables today. All right, now we're going to go back in with Caput Mortem. But with the smaller portraits, you have less, you know, space that you have to cover. So it's a little bit less intimidating. Yeah, maybe it's LR. Could be exclamation point Laura. Now I feel bad. I don't remember. I know it was exclamation point LR at one point, but I feel like I changed it to something more obvious. But clearly it wasn't obvious enough because I don't remember. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, number 5. Let's see. No, it's not LR anymore. What did I put it as? Yeah, exclamation point Laura. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's right there. Thanks, Renee! That's what happens when I'm not looking at chat when I'm searching. Awesome, Clinton. Yeah, Laura does wonderful faces. She's wonderfully talented. All right, so we're still using Caput Mortem. Adding in our layers here. I still need to post the picture from our finished ship in a bowl that we did the other night. Adding in our shadow colors. Hi, Carol! Tanya! Hello, Tanya! Well, you're in the right place, Magda. This community is great. There are so many amazing streamers, so much to learn from everybody. Okay, let's add a little bit of this here. A little bit on her eyes there. I never want to go too heavy when I'm building up the skin tones because it's a lot easier to add than it is to take away. So I may be a little bit slower with building up my skin tones, but that's because I don't want to go too much too soon, you know? You're fine, Renee. And I apologize if I missed anybody coming in, but welcome, welcome, everyone. I'm quietish just because I'm kind of concentrating and thinking about where I want to put down color next. Skin tone definitely isn't as natural for me as, like, say, coloring a leaf or a flower. I definitely have to stop and think a little bit more about skin tone. Jeanette says, hello from the UK. I don't have any of this sort of book. Want to join you last night. I finished the ship. Oh, awesome, Jeanette. Well, if you type in !Yalzza, she has an Etsy store. She doesn't have this particular image, but she does have some Anna Green Gables images on her Etsy store that you can download if you're in the mood to color Anna Green Gables and you want a good quality picture, but you don't necessarily want to invest in the book. So she has some options. I think she's got 2 or 3 in her Etsy store. But I really like her illustrations. Sometimes, like, you know, you got Hannah Carlson, you've got, you know, a bunch of other illustrators, and sometimes it's just nice to have something a little bit different. I think that's one of the reasons why I kind of like Christine Karen as well. Oh, thanks, Marie. Yeah, we got Mother's Day coming up. Okay, and then we're gonna do salmon. Kind of our pinky color. Carefully on it and make sure we added a little bit of pink to her cheek. I feel like maybe we should add some freckles too. I mean, they're not in the book, but I mean, it's Anne. She has freckles. Yes, she does. Yeah, I missed the beginning. Is your arm better? For the most part, yeah, it's a little warm, slightly sore still, mildly swollen, and it's a little itchy, but otherwise, yes, it is much better than it was the other day. So not 100% yet, but I can sleep on it now without it hurting, so. Oh, fun, Melissa! Let's see. All right, a little bit more there. And we may do, I think, probably one more layer of skin tone. It looks light, I think, on, like, for you guys, but yeah. I mean, it's definitely not, you know, my skin tone level. Maybe we should go darker if we're going for more realistic, but who are we kidding? I've never done hyper realistic. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and grab beige red. I tried to poke around on my music that I can play on here, and I was trying to find music that, like, would work for, like, Anna Green Gables style. Like, I was looking for, like, solo piano. I tried to find something that had, like, violin, but it was all kind of just making me sleepy, so I was just like, eh. Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? A little bit. Well, this is salmon. What it probably matches more is, well, maybe not. Let's say this is coral in here, but yeah, it probably matches salmon better. The color on the bottle is supposed to be like a coral, but yeah. Oh, excuse me. Wait, what's free on Netflix? Oh, Shadow and Bone on Netflix. Yes. Okay. After Mary and Tanya talked about it last time, I totally binge watched the whole thing yesterday. Yeah, I watched the whole thing. It's good. Yeah, it's on Netflix. All right, beige red. It's always nice to me when the show that I'm watching isn't super predictable and it still like catches me off. And there were definitely some parts of the storyline that surprised me a little bit. Characters who had certain roles in the story that I was not aware of. I was pleasantly surprised. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but it's good. You're looking for something new to watch and you like that style. Twill not to disappoint. Okay, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Right, I know, 2022. Good morning, Allie. Did you get the soundtrack from? Well, but then that's I couldn't play it on here, Catherine. That would be copyright infringement. Wait, what about Prince Caspian Farmer? Oh, man. See, the funny thing is I knew that, Tanya, but, I also, she had an episode in Doctor Who in season 2, I believe, and that's what I remembered her from. Morning, Sherry. All right, we're gonna use Put Mortem again. We're gonna build up it one more time, I think. But yes, it was Madam Hooch, yeah. And see, when you say Prince Caspian from Narnia, though, I think not the newer one, I think of the BBC version. So I was just like, wait a minute, Caspian wasn't in it. Yeah, it was the Dark General. But yeah, I immediately flashed to what was it? Was it 90s or 80s? That the BBC had their version of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and Prince Caspian, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, like all of that. Like, that's what I think of. Yes, we are using polychromos. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. I don't know. Anybody else with me with the old school BBC Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe rendition? Okay, and then we're gonna use cinnamon. Adding a bit more to our layers here. Well, it's not a show. These were movies, but they were just put out by the BBC. Mary. You can't hear me? Try refreshing. Make sure it's not muted. I think everybody else can hear me. 1979 version that is a cartoon. Oh my gosh. Does nobody know this one? Hang on. Okay, Clinton. All right, Clinton, remember those. Hang on. All right, BBC, Lion, Witch. No, I can't spell. Witch and the Wardrobe. Hang on. 1988. 1988, okay? So, I don't want it to play here. Wait, is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, this bothers me now. Yeah, there's Prince Caspian, Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Maybe that was it. Yeah, because it has Sophie Wilcox as Lucy. Also in, I'm gonna have to look. I think it was 1988 though. 1988 is when it came out. But the guy who played Puddleglum in the Silver Chair version of the BBC version, it was, oh, I'm drawing a blank. Oh, you fixed it. Gotcha. You saw it in 1988? The Doctor with the Scarf. Help me out. I don't watch any of the classic Doctor Who, but anyway, he played Puddleglum. All right, so cinema. I'm telling you, my memory is slow this morning. Okay. Tom Art? No, it's not Tom. I'm telling you, my brain is not connecting today. Anyway, there was a whole bunch of them, and that's what I grew up on. And so I was more familiar with those renditions of it. Yeah, that's a perfect description. There is only one Doctor whose signature clothing item is a really long scarf. It's a perfect description, Miss Shannon. Man, where's Lozzie? Lozzie! Tom Baker. Tom Baker. That was his name. Tom Baker. Seriously, if you were to put into Google Doctor with a scarf, he will pop right up. I'm not kidding. That is a perfect description. Lozzie! I know, right? Lozzie would know. Leaving me hanging. Okay, working that up. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, let's use salmon. Hi, Angie. Sissy the Princess. I don't know that one. Yep, see? Doctor with a scarf. It's exactly what it is. All right, now we're going to use salmon. Hang on. Fixing something. There we go. All right, salmon. Yeah, Tom Baker. I knew it would come to me eventually. Yeah, he played Puddleglum on the Silver Chair. I don't want her to be too pink, you know? Okay, and then let's use... I googled Doctor with a Scarf. You're right, exactly. See? All right, and then beige red. Go. All right, let's take our cinnamon. Adding a little definition on her edge of her lip here. I don't want it to look like she's wearing lip liner though. That's not what I intended. Where is my... There it is. Oh no, Kenny, it's fine. It's fine. She doesn't have to do all caps. I mean, if I miss it a couple times, sure, by all means, but no, I'm good. I'm good. Oh. Oh, excuse me. I should not be yawning. that kind of weak though, you know? Let's see. Ooh, nice, Audrey. I like it. I approve. All right, we're gonna leave that for now. Oh, it was for someone else. I gotcha. Okay. Ivory? Yeah, we're gonna use just a little bit of ivory over the top. Now, it may look kind of light to you all, and we may add a little bit more later, but I don't want to go too heavy on her. I mean, she's, you know, she's a redhead. She's supposed to be a little... Oh, Angie! All right, we are gonna take put mortem though, and we're adding freckles. Okay. She got some freckles. Good morning, Joanna. Sounds good. All right, now we are going to, I don't want to do her arms yet. We're actually going to move on to some hair here. I want to mix it up a little bit because I don't want to just end up doing skin tone this whole time. I mean, if we get down, you know, past her clothes, then we'll go ahead and do her arms, but it's not hard for me to remember what we used for her skin tone. For her hair though, all right, so Anne is a redhead, but we want to, you know, get a little variation in here. So we're going to grab India Red, okay? We're gonna get India Red. We're going to get Sanguine. Sanguine. Where is it? Okay, we're gonna get Sanguine. Oh, fun, Miss Rena. Yes. Exactly. Kisses from the sun. All right, Sanguine, and let's get... I'm gonna grab cream just in case, but I think terracotta might be the other one that we want. Maybe cinnamon. Okay, terracotta. Because let's be honest, I mean, red hair isn't actually red, it's more of like an orangey kind of thing. She did not. I'll show you what she looked like when she dyed it green. She looked like... She looked like that. And Shirley, what have you done to your hair? Why, it's green. Yes, it's green, Moan-Ann. I dyed it. Yes, I knew it was a little wicked, but I thought it was worthwhile to be a little wicked to get rid of red hair. I counted the cost. At the end of the week, Marilla said decidedly, "It's no use, Anne. That is fast dye if there ever was any. Your hair must be cut off. There's no other way. You can't go out with it looking like that." She realized the bitter truth of Marilla's remarks. With a dismal sigh, she went for the scissors. "Please cut it off, Marilla." Anne wept and then promptly turned her glass to the wall. It's good stuff. All right, so we're gonna start with India Red. Let's zoom in just a bit here. Okay. We'll see how many of these colors we can fit in here. Let's see. Some of this here. Here. And here. then we're gonna grab... Oh yeah, Sherry? Okay, so here's the thing, Miss Serena. I've thought about that because, so this is just one of her regular dresses. There is actually a page back here with that scene. But here's the thing. In the movie, yes, Matthew gave her a blue dress. But what I realized in the book... Oh, I'm sorry, Mona. In the book, it's actually brown. Matthew buys her a brown dress, but it's got all of the fashion-y kind of stuff. So movie is blue, and I think they did that mostly because it looks really nice on Megan Follows. But yeah, it's actually brown in the book, surprisingly enough. I'm not sure I like it. I like the blue dress better, to be perfectly honest. But, you know, I suppose brown would be more practical for the time and what they had available. All right, sanguine now. Hi, Audrey. Oh, Kim Braden played Anne. Audrey, have you seen the Megan Follows version? Because if you haven't, totally should. It's interesting how we all have, like, our favorite Annes, you know? Right, Miss Serena? Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and use terracotta. T-shirts here that are dyed by the red sand. Prince Edward Island dirt shirts? What? That's hilarious. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of cream, but it's gonna be more of an undertone. We definitely need to add more red on here. Right, Marie? They actually have that one in here also. That I debated about that one as well. Right. Wait for it. Ah, here we are. That's good. All right, we're gonna add cream here, and then we're gonna go back over with the red again. Okay. All right, and then, oh, how funny, Kenny. India red again. Gonna go a little bit darker this time. Oh, how fun, Miss Rena. Is it actually good? I've never had it. Okay, then we're gonna get the sanguine. And then we're gonna get terracotta. I mean, what makes it a cordial? Is it like, I mean, what's the process that makes it a cordial? I mean, because it's non-alcoholic, right? At least it was supposed to be. Bottle says it is. I mean, is it like a thicker beverage? Is it still pretty thin? Is it like a raspberry juice? I mean, I'm just not totally familiar with what it is exactly. Okay, so I am not happy with this. Let's grab our beige red. I think that would have been a better choice. Here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna grab our mono. Don't like how yellow that's looking. Her hair should not be yellow like that. So we're actually gonna fix that. Welcome to How to Fix Your Mistakes with Emily Illustrator. Concentrating, you add water. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so we're actually gonna do the beige red underneath, because I'm much happier with that. Then we're gonna add our strokes on top. So bear with me. She's not gonna look like this. All right, let's do terracotta. Actually, let's grab Happy Little Accidents, exactly. Tonic syrup or non-alcoholic drink that is often considered to be quite sweet. That's what I was thinking. Yes, the version with Megan is so good. What am I gonna do with you, Anne? Let's grab our white. This is not working the way I wanted it to. Oh, nice, Miss Rena. All right, let's grab sanguine. Grab white here. A little bit better. We can have fruit juice, water, sugar. Ah, gotcha. It's like a mini series almost, because there's a number of films. We're just using the Faber-Castell white, by the way. We're not using the Prismacolor white. All right. I might come back to this a little bit. We're gonna zoom out just a tad. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our India red. Aw, sounds good, Gail. Get some rest. Thanks for being here. Okay. I think it's one of those words that means both. We'll have a glass on us, just not 3 tumblerfuls at a time. Sorry, quote from the movie. Okay, let's see. India red. No. Raspberry is friendly, yes. Okay, I'm just getting all that kind of darker red laid down here. We're gonna zoom out just a bit. It's a chance to keep working on my page and world. It's been slow going. No worries, Barb. I get so much more like concentrating when I'm doing stuff I haven't done in a while, you know, whether it's hair or whatever else. You don't need to apologize, Kenny. I'm over here quiet myself because I'm like trying to think a few steps ahead on how I want to do this. I'm getting my focus mode. There's a popular black currant cordial here called Ribena. Lovely, made with boiling water on a cold, wet, miserable winter's day, like in May. Oh, very nice. Although winter in May. In some places it has been. I know it just snowed in Colorado. Just crazy. Oh. All right, and then we'll grab Sanguine. Thanks, Kenny. Oh, we have hail. Dang. Ah, okay, that makes sense, Kenny. I was honestly pretty anxious before I went and got mine. It's knowing that you're not going to feel very good that makes you feel a little bit anxious about it. But, you know, there's a time limit on it. You may feel a little cruddy, but it's not like you're like truly sick, so it's not going to last, you know, like a week and a half, a couple days of feeling cruddy at the most, and you're good to go. We're here in Oregon. It's supposed to get in the 80s here today. Yeah, it's been in like the 90s. Fresh snow in the mountains here, and the snow plows have been out on the main route from Inverness to South Perth. Oh, you guys had snow? That's cool. Okay, then we're gonna grab our beige red. It was a surprise that you got your first one yesterday? How was it a surprise? I had to plan mine pretty far in advance. You've seen snow once? Actually got snow here a couple times this year. We had snowpocalypse here this year. I like snow, but not when it's, you know, makes it so all the electricity in town goes off. We're all freezing our tushies off. Okay, terracotta. Routine doctor visit, someone jumped ship, so I was asked if I wanted to take their place. Oh, that's awesome, Barb. How are you feeling? Or I guess which one did you get? This is good that I'm gonna need to get into habit of doing hair because the Mariella Bedeck one that I chose, she has a ton of hair. So I need to get back and practice. The Oxford jab first, and I really poorly every week. Second one, I have very few after effects. That's awesome, Jeanette. Yeah, well, I'm glad I'm on the upswing of it. And ideally, you know, by the time I have to get, you know, because, you know, it doesn't, the immunity of it doesn't last forever, but, you know, ideally by the time I have to get the next one, they will have maybe refined the vaccine a little bit so it's a bit more efficient and not quite as, you know, knock you on your feet. Yeah, she's got more than enough hair there for you to practice on. All right, we're gonna use the India red here. Oh, good, Barb. I'm glad. Hang on just 1 second, chat. Okay, sorry about that. We're back. Let's see. Yeah, Kenny, I hope you feel much better when you're all done. I actually want to try a little kaput mortem. Like on Friday, Bailey went to SeaWorld and the beach. He never complained once. Oh my gosh. That's the way Steve was. Steve was just fine after his, like, he had like a mild low-grade fever for his, and he was a little sleepy, but, and you know, his arm was sore, but otherwise he was just fine. Adding a little bit of kind of darker darks here, some contrast to her hair. I'm gonna use beige red. Okay, put Mortem again. Barb. Well, a good nap usually after the vaccine usually help. But yeah, so if you're used to the sleepiness, then you may not feel much of anything, which would be nice. All right, we're coming along here. Hi, Iselina. Shadow here. Okay, and then we're gonna grab India Red again. Okay, and then we're gonna grab our Sanguine. Trying to get these layers of color in here. Okay, and then terracotta. And since we did do white on that one, I want to make sure that we stay consistent. Let's see, are we in focus here? I want to make sure we're in focus. I just realized I missed that whole strand of hair hanging down here by. That would have been silly. There you go. All right, so like I said, just so that we remain consistent here. It's subtle, but you know. Just using the Faber-Castell white here. It's not the Prismacolor white. Okay, and that's red hair if I ever seen it. Hi, Shy. All right, let's grab. I'm gonna grab a little bit of walnut brown. Okay, give it a quick sharpen. Thanks, Kenny. Okay, so walnut brown. A little bit extra, kind of acting as the shadow a little bit. Time I think about her hair, I like can hear Megan Follow's rendition of when she dyes her hair. He told me it would turn into beautiful raven black. Who told you? The peddler we met on the road today. As she hides under the bed with her green hair. I'm definitely gonna need to go watch this movie now. Anne needs an earring. Anne didn't wear earrings, at least not till she was older. I mean, I suppose she's at Queens College, but still. I mean, she's like, what? 16, 17 at this point? Okay. Let's see. Let's grab terracotta. There we go. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave her hair alone for now. I do feel like, though, now that we've added this kind of color to her hair, I do want to add a little bit more to her skin tone. So we're going to grab Cocoa Mortem now. Not much, because like I said, she is meant to be pale. But I do want to add a bit more shadow. Sometimes you need the perspective of the other colors to really know where you want your skin tone to be, you know? And then we used cinnamon. Sounds good, Audrey. Thanks for being here. Once the 100-year copyright date passes, people went nuts reprinting the book. One seller on Amazon put a cover that has a blonde cowgirl chick in a crop top. What? That's not Anne. That's what you're talking about, right? Not Anne. All right, cinnamon. Blonde crop top. Shh. The day Anne wears a blonde crop top. I'm just saying. Marilla'd have a heart attack. Heck, I'd have a heart attack. Okay, and then salmon. Right, Barb? Okay, and Kenny, I wore a crop top once. Kenny, I don't even know what to say to that. I think I was 10. Okay, all right, okay, that's more acceptable. I don't think I ever wore a crop top. I maybe like once wore a strapless shirt and then realized this is not for me. All right, and then we're gonna do our salmon here a little bit. There we go. She's coming along, right? Okay, let's do our beige red here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave that there. We may add a little bit more later, but I feel like maybe the underside of her nose just slightly. Yeah, just slightly. she's coming along. Let's see. A bit more. That's a bit more accurate. It's a little darker, but it gives you a better idea of what it is. So for her clothes, let's see, it's 920. I have just a little bit longer here. Let's see. Obviously, we're gonna have the gables are green. The window here. We'll have her skin tone arms. I'm thinking a blue. Blue for this. Let's do this strap here. Let's do cobalt blue greenish. Cobalt blue greenish. And let's get light phthalo blue. There it is, light phthalo blue. Okay. Yeah, let's start with that. I don't know if I'm in the mood for details. There's not much on, you know, much space on her dress anyway. All right. So cobalt blue greenish is 144. All right, and then we're going to use light phthalo blue. Bell bottoms. I'm gonna go really lightly here. Okay, but then I also want to grab, let's do light red violet. See if I can find it here. Light red violet. Here we are. Do I want to do light red violet? No. No, I don't. We're going to do burnt carmine, actually. Take it back. Burnt carmine. Oh, I love pea coats. Angie. Okay. Then we're gonna grab cobalt blue greenish again. Bye, Selena. Thank you so much. Have a great day. All right. Then light phthalo blue. Oh yes, Mark. Sorry. What did I miss? Sorry. It's kind of first time live. Yay! Yeah, it's the Faber-Castell Polychromos. Sorry, Mark. Sometimes chat flies by and I miss it. Okay. Light phthalo blue. There we go. Then we're going to use the white here. Not going to use that one. I'm actually going to go ahead and use the Prismacolor white. I want to get that a little bit more schmooshy. Schmooshy-ooshy. Here we go. Kind of burnishes it just a bit. There we go. That's nice. I like that. I'm halfway tempted to do that to her skin tone, but we'll see. Okay, for her shirt. Oh, you know what? This part here should probably be blue also. Yeah, this should be blue also. Okay. Yeah, schmooshy. A schmooshy all together. I'll make it schmooshy. And we're gonna schmoosh it again. Schmooshy, schmooshy. Alright, burnt carmine. No, it's kind of like, I mean, yeah, I guess apron. It's kind of, you know, like what they wore over the dress. Ah, thanks, Barb. Schmooshy, how technical? Oh, very we are highly technical here. Let's see, light phthalo blue. I use all sorts of technical terms in this stream. Yeah, smock. Thank you. Yeah, pinafore. Yeah, those were the words I was looking for. Going real light because honestly, I kind of want her shirt to be white. But, you know, white is never just white. So we are adding just a hint of color here. Might add some pink on here as well. Yeah, pinafore. Yeah, I agree. Her buttons, though. Her buttons we can make blue. Let's see. Cobalt blue, green. Smocks have both sleeves and a full bodice front and back. A pinafore is a full apron with 2 holes for the arms that is tied and buttoned in. Yeah, definitely a pinafore then. Hi, Pamela! Slightly more blue on the collar as well, same as the cuff. This will probably look a little bit better too when her arms aren't just, you know, white. All right, let's grab beige red. If you're doing a white shirt, remember that colors are going to come from the sunset. That's if I'm doing a sunset. You're assuming I'm doing a sunset. I actually did not have plans to do a sunset. Although, is it a sunset in the book here? The eastern sky above the firs was flushed faintly with pink, a reflection of the west, and Anne was wondering dreamily if the spirit of color looked like that. Yeah, I suppose we could add a little bit of pink, but yeah, I actually had no intentions of doing a sunset. This is what the text says. But I wanted to do a blue sky. We're gonna ignore the text. We're doing a blue sky. I wanted blue sky. Blue sky, nothing but blue sky. Do I see? No, I'm changing it. It's daytime, dang it. She's getting her results at daytime. Okay, beige red. I suppose we could do semi-sunset. Semi-sunset. Yes, maybe we'll add like a little bit of pink, But we're gonna do pastels for the sky. Is what we're gonna do when we get there. So we're gonna do the sky last. Then never mind. But I like blue. All right. We're gonna leave her shirt as is for now, and I think we might add more to it later. But let's get a little bit of color on her arms here before we go today. So let's start with Caput Mortem. Okay. Right now, she just looks like really unbalanced with her white arms. Time of the year, should we get our exam results evening? Would still be blue sky, just a hint of pink. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, actually. I was gonna do like heavier blue on the top and then have it fade down to lighter, and then it'd be kind of like almost like, you know, almost looks like kind of white and then just slight pink at the bottom. But nothing significantly bright. Like I said, with it being white, we can always add more color under her shirt too. It might be, Kenny. Who's to say that when it's finished, it doesn't magically come to life and then I can jump in and be, you know, in Green Gables world, because that would be amazing. Name of the nail color. Yeah, it should be coral. This is it's a new one I'm trying out. It's a tiny bit of a splurge of nail polish, but the brand is Lacquer. Oh, it's called Royal Wedding is what it's called. Here we go. Yeah, Royal Wedding. But this is it here. Yeah. I don't know, they always take those Instagram photos where they're like holding it. I don't know. I always feel weird. I feel like the nails look weird when I do that. But yeah. That's the color. You can be. Just come visit me. I know, right? Gotta get rid of that pesky pandemic. I didn't even know that ivy picture with cherry blossoms. I made the background deep reddish sunset. Now I'm like, how do I know white blossoms? Yeah, Royal Wedding. Yes, model that color. Yeah, Royal Wedding. I was going for like a coral. It was a new brand of top coat and stuff that I was trying out. And as you can see from her face, we'll be adding a few layers on her arms. Wait, what did Kenny say? Oh, yeah, it's not real. It could be. See, if we were going real wild, we'd totally paint Anne's nails. Because you know she's using all that nail polish. No, I'm kidding. The queen only proved a clear, see-through pinkish. How funny. Not that it matters, of course. The queen approves what the queen approves that is. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't know why it's called Royal Wedding. Well, but there's other kings and queens in other countries too, right? Aren't there? I don't know. Are there these days? Probably showing my ignorance just a little bit. But maybe it's not necessarily the Queen of England. Ooh, nice, Allie. Allie, I love it. Because if they don't know, honestly, they should. I'm just laying in kind of all my darker kind of shadow colors first. And then I will build off of that. Okay, then we're going to grab, let's see, what else did we have? I'm gonna grab cinnamon. Exactly, so it could be any royal wedding. All right, and then cinnamon. Some creams and light pinks, I like that combination. That's good. Time is at 9:37. We may need to wrap this up here shortly. I believe Johanna is going to be live here in about 20 minutes. Okay, let's zoom out for a sec. Should we still focus? There we go. Okay, so I think this is where we're going to call it for today. Obviously, we'll probably still add some more to her shirt. We still have her arms to finish. When we come back, that's where we'll pick back up on, and then we're going to get started working on her green windowsill here and everything. She's not streaming this week? I thought it was just that one. Did she take the whole week off? I didn't see. I know that she didn't do Monday. Hang on. Let's see. Maybe I missed that. The whole week. Ah, okay. Well, then never mind. But I do need to go check in with work because it's about that time. So I'm going to go ahead and head out. We're going to be live again on Friday, okay? Yeah, we'll continue working on this page. Royal pink nail polish, right? I don't know. May throw the integrity of the picture. Anyway, all right, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. Turtle, thank you again for subscribing. And yeah, I'll see you guys all Friday night, okay? 8:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time is where we'll be. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'll see you next time. All right.